Hey, once again, it's your boy Daddy for Triple D Gaming coming at you with another FS22 map making stream video. You know how we do it. Let's get to it. Alright, ladies and gents, boys and girls, picking up from the last episode like we do. Again, Giants partners. If you're interested in the new game, the old game, any DLCs, the upcoming expansion, which is right around the corner, check out the links in the description, and or use the code Triple D at checkout. At no extra cost to you, all proceeds go to support the channel to bring in more great content. So, and I'd appreciate that. But, yeah, with that being said, let's get to it. So, I guess we'll just jump in here today and just try to get anything and everything we can done. I got the chickens working in game. I raised the amount of chickens that you can buy and the amount of sheep that you can buy. I forget what magic number I put on each, but yeah, we did that. Exactly what are we going to do? I guess we'll go ahead and get our grass painted in. We actually got to get the grass painted in down here, but I tell you what, I guess I can make this invisible for right now. I was going to say maybe we could just jump in game and get that fence in there so we can actually get rid of this. Get rid of that, and then it'll be out of our road for painting in the grass, I guess. I guess we could do that right now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to close the editor. We're going to open up the game. Yes. And we'll get that fence placed. So we actually, we'll get the fence placed and we'll have to save the game. That way I can get it in through the XML. It's going to take forever to load because it's the first time loading in game. There it goes. So it means it's taking forever. Doopy-doopy-doop-doop-doop-doop-doo. Doopy-doopy-doop-doop-doopy-doopy-doop-doo. Let's go. There we go. Yeah, it's Friday. I know we never do good on Fridays, but I still want to get some work done to the map, so I might be here talking to myself for a while, but that's what we're going to do. Yeah, man. I actually should have put the fence in before I even started the stream, but I guess that's something you guys will be able to see too. It'll be okay. There we go. It's taking forever. We got any new mods yet? Anything good? Oh, the 2020 came out. Let's see. Cow barn. nothing really to write home about, I guess. I like the 3500. I mean, the 2020 is okay. I don't know what all he did to it, but I like the 3500 better. Come on, come on. I can't wait until we're actually loading in to play when it's completely done. All these test load-ins. Yeah, I can't wait till we're at the final load-in where we get to play and have fun. Yeah. Stuck at 21 right now. Once it gets unstuck, then it'll start moving. Here we go, 23. Here we go, jumps to 60. Then it'll jump to like 70 or 80 something. Then we'll be at 95. There we go. Let's go. All this just so we can get rid of that plane around the sheep. Let's buy our fence. I'm gonna keep the fence the same as the other animals. Decoration. Man, they'll be coming right up to the fence like that. It's okay though. I just don't want it to where they're like out past it, you know what I mean? Stick their heads through in that, so we'll move it just a little bit there. And then, like I said, we'll put another gate right here. I didn't realize I put that gate. I didn't think of that being an issue. Unless we did it like this. But then it would just be all weird. See, I'm gonna have to go in and fix that. Now I know I can open the editor. I don't know why the game's open. I just don't know if I can do it while I'm streaming. It might crash. Like that really sucks. That is too steep. Like, again, I mean, we could do it like this. It'd be kind of weird though, right? I don't know, it might be okay. I would rather have it to where you can drive straight in though. If we did it like that, then it's going to come straight up along the edge and then come off of here and around this little thing. And the other thing we could do is, like I said, we'd have to go back into the editor and fix it. Which just would be fine, just, I don't know, it just having this little thing I think is weird. So, let me go back into the editor and fix it. The good thing is, we won't have to wait forever for the game to load up like we just did. Unfortunately, we gotta wait though. Alright, so let's fix the ground real quick. I don't even know why I didn't think of that being an issue, but I didn't. Just all starting, just starting off all bad. All types of bad, huh? Okay. Now I knew if it was sloped, like sloped, it would be an issue, but that was barely even sloped. I'm surprised it was actually an issue, but it was. Alright, so now, I'd like to just keep this open, but go ahead and save that. Okay, jump back out of there, open the game back up. Moving a lot quicker. Yeah, man, way quicker. I mean, I've said before I don't get why it does, but I do. I mean, it's having to load all that, the textures and everything for the first time. Once you load into it once, then it still has all that stored, so it loads a lot quicker. And the more mods you have, the longer it takes too. Like, it wouldn't even take this long if we wasn't streaming, but streaming causes it to take a little bit longer. Okay. We're gonna have to set this one again as well. Should work this time. Hopefully. Yeah, we should be okay this time. You know what? I'm gonna make it to where not as crazy as we was going to have to do, but towards that a little bit of an angle, just so making that swing and getting into the fence won't be too terrible. Like that. Could just follow this down, but I'm actually gonna go like that, so they'll actually kind of be up towards the fence. And I don't like to stretch it out in long pieces because then it makes the fence like super straight. And I think if we go in little sections and give it just a little bit of a turn each time, and it makes it look a little more realistic. Because a real fence isn't going to be like crazy perfect. We provide and look here. I did that to me before and it was like really nothing. Look, it was just working right here. I'm at the, oh, there we go. Oh, that's why it was, okay. Never mind. Alright, so I'm gonna have to undo it, of course. I don't understand what it's collided with though. Maybe the water? Can't be collided with the water. Let us run it through the water. Don't play with me because I'll put it over here. Yeah, I'll put it across the water and run it back. We'll make the sheep go down in the water. I don't understand what it's collided with though. I really don't. Way up there, but I don't want it because then our sheep will be outside the fence. I wonder if we go make this plane invisible, if it'll let us run it through there. Unfortunately, we'll have to load back into... I mean, I don't think it's the plane either, though, because obviously it's letting us run it through here, you know what I mean? gotta be. Uh, Let me try something. Let's see if it's just like the slope on the edge or what's actually stopping us here. Maybe it is the water. Who knows? Might have to go in and make the water plane invisible. Maybe. Set the fence down and then put the visibility back to the water. That's the only thing I can think that it's colliding with. Alright, so again, jump out of here. Open this editor up. Jeez, oh man. Like, really, who would have thought that putting in the fence would have been the hardest part? Like, the pain in the neck part. Like, really? Okay. That's the only thing I can think of. It's the water plane causing the issue. We made that invisible, and we'll save it. I'm gonna attempt to leave the editor open while we go in the game here. Hopefully it doesn't crash. Alright, did I save it? Brett. Alright, so it crashed on me, but I think I just saved it. I mean, I already knew not to open the game and the editor at the same time while streaming. I knew it would crash, but I attempted it anyhow, and of course, that's exactly what it did. It crashed on us. So, close the editor back up. So we're trying to put the fence in. Appreciate that, like, Brett. We're trying to put the fence in, and the fence it just keeps colliding with something. And the only thing I can think of is it's the water plane, because it's right next to where we're trying it's right next to the water where we're trying to put it in, and it just won't let us. So I just went in and made the water plane invisible, so hopefully it'll let us put the fence in, and then we'll bring the water plane back. That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, man, it's Friday. For some reason, you would think that the stream there would be a lot on Friday, but it's the exact opposite. Like, the stream's always dead on Fridays. I don't know why, but it is. Everybody prepping for that weekend, I guess. I'm prepping for the weekend too. I'm working on my map. Yeah. Alright, hopefully that was the issue. And hopefully when we do put the water plane back in, everything is fine in game. Oops. Wow. Yeah, see, we made the water invisible. I'm hoping that's it. It's like from here on, it will not let us put down the fence. So before I go putting in the gates and all that again, I'm gonna test that area before I waste any more time. See if it'll actually let us put these in. Anthony, good morning. Morning. Like I said, it's right here. It's still colliding with something. I don't get it. I mean, the water plane's still there. I just made it invisible, so maybe it's just still colliding with the water plane. I guess that's what it's colliding with anyway. Like I said, it's all the way around here too, so if I stop there and try to put it here, like, this ain't good, guys. It ain't good. Alright, so let me quit again. And then, well, actually, I'm gonna have to actually just completely close it out because we can't have the editor and that open at the same time. See, and that's what sucks. Like, I want to just go ahead and move the water and see if that's actually what's causing it, but not actually save it. Well, save it and then just undo it, but I can't do that due to the fact that it's going to crash on us if I do. Unless I did all of it off stream. You know what I mean? Other than that, it's just going to be crashing on us, which really sucks. But I don't understand why it will not let us put that fence there. Like I said, I'm guessing it's because of the water plane. But if I can get the fence put down, right, and then after it gets XML'd in, it'll be fine. I just gotta move the water, and then I'm almost positive it's because of this water plane. Alright, so 700 and 400. I guess we could remember that pretty easily. Right? To be able to put it back, you know what I mean? So minus 700 and minus 400. So if we just put that back at 700, boom, it should put it right back for us. Okay. So we'll put it there and we'll save it. And then we'll close it and then we'll try to place our fence again. That's gotta be, it's gotta be why. Look. Okay, yep, exactly. That's exactly where it wouldn't let us put it. And then once we came up here with it, it would let us place it. So as long as I get it there, and then we'll tell the XML to put it back in game, everything should be fine. It should still let us sell it and everything. There's only one way to actually find that out though. So close this out. Open the game back up. Man, 40 minutes in already. Going back and forth between the game and the editor and haven't done nothing yet. Jeez, oh man. Haven't accomplished nothing.
Soil.
Except for a headache. We did get one of those. Now all of a sudden it wants to go slower. Alright, here we go. That has to be it this time, guys. And we're going to test it before we go laying in our gates. Oh yeah. It was definitely that water plane. Like, that don't make no type of sense, though, man. But anyway, that was it. Just hopefully it all works out with taking that, moving that. I want to keep it close, but I don't want to have it so close that the sheep or whatever animals are going to be in there. Isn't like able to poke their head through or whatever. But like I had to stop once because there was a tiny little slope here and it would not let us put this gate here. And then we had problems with the fence colliding, and looks like we're actually going to be able to do it now without issues. I don't know, Brad. As good as it can, I guess. Alright, so here, I put that gate at a little slant, so whenever you come down here, you didn't have to pull a hard 90 to be able to turn in. So the gate was at a little bit of a slant. But the issue with that is then the fence will be coming straight here and then pop out a little bit and then come around. So, I don't know. I think it might be okay. I don't want it to look weird though. And like whenever I'm putting in the fence too, I don't put a post here and then stretch it all the way up because it's just way too straight. And in real life, you're not going to have them posts like that straight. So I kind of put down, move just a hair, put down, so it's not a perfectly straight fence. If you catch my drift. You know, I should actually put little gates, obviously not here, but like a little gate somewhere around the fence too. Okay. Alright, so it's still at a little angle, just not as bad, so that won't look terrible, I guess. I should have, which I could go in there and repaint it, but I wanted that road to like follow the same angle. But I should repaint it to where it's out this way further, so when you make that turn into the gate, it's not, you're not having to pull that 90 right there. I hate to have to move this to repaint it, but I think it would make more sense. What do you think, Brett? Repaint that road in there, and then go ahead and actually put the gate straight like this, so it'll run straight with the fence. It really sucks having to repaint the road, but I think it'll look so much better. Which, I mean, that would be, I could just leave it like that and it probably would be fine, but I don't want you to come in or out of there with a trailer and be catching on the post and that, because you're having to pull that hard 90 right there. So, yeah, we'll just repaint the road, kick it out a little bit further, I guess. Hey, Triple D, what's going on? Now, I can't believe I messed with it all that time and it was that water stopping us from putting the fence down. But I thought for sure making it invisible it would have helped, but it didn't. It made me fully remove it. So after we put the fence down, we're going to put the water back and then XML the fence in, and then just hopefully everything works properly. Lets us sell the fence in game, all that good stuff. Alright, so there's our gates. I do want to, do we need it? No. Am I going to put one there anyway? Yep. A little gate. I'm not going to paint a road to it though. Alright, now I'm gonna jump back over here and start putting our fence in again for the 19th time. Just doing it in little sections there again, so it's not a perfectly straight fence. Just because it looks unrealistic to me being perfectly straight. Probably didn't have to make it bend as much as I did, but again, I was trying to have little bends in it, and then try to somewhat keep it close to the plane there, so they actually come up close to the fence, not having it to where they're like way away from it. You know what I mean? I don't know if I like the idea of having a sharp corner on it though. Or having it the way I got it there. Maybe I should have more of a sharp corner on it, or just have it a straight bend to it or something. Just didn't look right. Yeah, man, happy Friday. Gotta love the Fridays. Unfortunately, it's Monday in a blink of an eye. Right here, this is too sharp for me too. Too much of a corner there. It's a little better. Like we could run that in one piece, but I'm thinking I should have made it consistent. Well, it doesn't matter. We're going to move that road. So it doesn't matter anyhow. We're going to shoot that. We're going to move that road over a little bit and have it run down through here, so you don't have to make such a sharp turn to get into the gate if you're pulling a trailer. Make it a little bit easier. I think instead of a sharp corner there, I'm going to do like a little rounded edge here with the fence. Like that. That looks better to me. Obviously this post here is going to go bye-byes once we get everything done. That. I don't want to get too close, just for the simple fact that I don't want them just accidentally poking their head through. Carl? How's Carl? Hey Carl, we had, man, we were like 40 minutes in before we was actually able to lay a fence because it would not let me lay this fence over here because it was colliding with the water plane. So I went into the editor, moved the water plane. Now I'm putting the fence down, then I'm gonna put the water plane back, and then hopefully that works out for us. Hopefully everything actually still works by doing so. Right here. I don't like this. Even. I was supposed to be following the edge of the meadow grass because it goes short, medium, and then the meadow grass edge is right here. They have the plane on it. So, with that being said, I guess I'm just gonna, like, that would have been nice because they would have been all the way up to the fence. But I didn't like how it came out and then went back in, especially down the edge of this main road. So I'm just going to try to follow the road a little bit better. As far as the bend goes. I guess it'll be okay. High rollers here. High rollers. We'll say they don't want to come all the way up to the edge of the fence here because, yeah, the traffic scares them. Yeah, the road traffic scares them. Alright, so again, we could either do the sharp corner, bloop bloop, or we could do a little rounded corner like we did on that side. Sharp corner or rounded? If we do the rounded, we'll just do it. Like so. You in? Happy Friday. Not bad yourself, Eric. Yeah. See, I wanted to come in. Like, I could have did this off stream, and I mean, that was the game plan. But the problem was, I wanted to get rid of the plane here so we could paint the grass and not worry about it. So I started working on the fence now so we could get rid of the plane. And yeah, it started being goofy, man, causing problems. So I don't know. I kind of want to make this one rounded too since we did the other ones, but we'll leave it alone, I guess. Then I did a little fence here. We're not going to paint a road for it. I'm just gonna leave it there. Good, Eric, good. I did get the chickens working in game too. Hey, buddy. Oh, and I raised the limit of them, so I made it to where you can actually buy more. See, I put the sheep at 150. I think that's a good number, I guess. I don't know. And then, how many chickens did I give us? 125 chickens. So, I'll take a peek at the chickens roaming here. Yeah, because you guys I didn't get it working during the stream, did I? So we got our free roam chickens. And they roam this area too. And they roam all the way around the house. Just on the edge of the road. Sweet. That is so cool. Hey, buddy. Alright. So we just gotta save this and then throw our water back in place, and then hopefully everything works right. So, oh, I guess we don't have to. It's going to do it for us. How about it? Alright. Because we had to move that water, I'm going to go ahead and actually test it in game once we get the water put back, just to make sure it's working. Alright, let's save this. Save it. Hopefully that didn't mess our water up by moving it either. While we're here, real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and do the XML for the fence. So I'll open this up so you guys can see too. We'll go ahead and actually get the fence in here. What am I doing? Yeah, we got all kinds of fence now. Copy that. Close that. Close that. This guy, find our fence, which is right here. See, we didn't actually have to copy all that, but it's easier to just copy all that and redo it here. Paste. Make sure all of our lines are right. Save it. Open our game up, see if our fence is in there. Yeah, make sure we can actually sell it, and that being that we put it back on top of the water plane.
A wise man once said, to forget how to dig the...
If everything works, hopefully, cross your fingers. But if all is well, then we can go in and get our grass painted around the sheep, get our grass painted down the road getting to the sheep, and we can start working on forest ground and stuff. Or something. We'll get into something. There's definitely lots to do. We'll find something to do. I don't know, maybe we'll just work on the grass, and then I'll spend a little time with my daughter here, and then we can stream again later and work on it some more, something like that. Oops. Okay, our fence is there. It's definitely there. we gotta fix this. I forgot about that. So when we get in the editor, we'll just fix it to where it's not changing the meadow grass. I want to leave it to where it's all meadow grass in here, just like we did for the cow. I'll pop some sheep in here. It'll look better once we get our grass stuff in here. No running away. I seen you trying to sneak out. We don't have any room in the middle. Make sure I didn't mess this water up by moving it. I had that before. Just from moving the water, it kind of messed it up, and then I had to freeze the water. But yeah, we gotta paint the grass in on this road we made to get down here. But the only other thing I want to do is just make sure the gate actually sells. You can get rid of it. I just really don't like the idea that I had to move that water to get it to sit down. But that works pretty good. Nice little pasture, I guess. I didn't think we would have had a problem with it, but I just wanted to make sure. Up here's where we had the problem placing it because of the water plane. Now it won't let you put it back though. Once you take it out, it will not let you put it back there. Just right here on this edge, because the water plane's actually underneath the ground here. So it won't let you set nothing on top of it. But it's all working as planned, so we're good. Ah, can't sell it to the good animals. But yeah. Sweet. I don't know if I tried to sell the chicken yet, so we're going to try to sell that, make sure that's selling. I should have tried to place down another house while that house was there, see how many houses it'll let us place. Alright, so the chickens are selling. Everything else is selling. Cool. Get a stack of cash from it. He got a serious stack of cash. And he still got the sheep to sell. I want to say I put a collectible in here too, but where I was going to put one there, I thought I actually put it there, but I guess not yet. Alright, now we can hop back in game. We got all that working, or back in the editor rather. To keep it hidden until all of that went away, so now I gotta go in here and switch it back to the editor. It's not going good today, guys. I don't know. Alright, so we got our fence in there, got our water back in there. It all seems to be okay. Slow squad. Alright. Yeah, normally I would stream until I go pick my kid up, but my kid had the day off today, so I might go ahead and get all this grass and that painted in, and then spend a little time with her, and then come back to working on it. So I'm just happy we got the chickens and our sheep and everything working. Got that all taken care of finally. This is just asking for That's asking for a mud puddle right here, man. It just wants one. Alright, I see you there. First it got all weird. fact real quick. We gotta paint these edges real quick. I mean, we don't have to, but I like to anyway. Just putting a little bit of that, patchy dry grass, whatever it is, along the edge here. Alright, and then we'll do down this road. That way we can do it all at once here. Appreciate them likes too, guys. Ooh. Yeah, today's stream, I don't know, man, it just started off bad. Just because I wanted to get that fence in there so I could take that plane out before we started working on the map, and then that just turned into a disaster. But we got it, thankfully. It's always something, though. I don't know why I was actually sitting there doing that the hard way. Well, I do and I don't, because, I mean, it actually turns out better when you do it like that. Because it changes the material or the texture next to it just a little bit, and it makes it a little more rigid and natural looking. When you do it like this, yes, it goes quick, but it doesn't give you that rigid edge that I like. It's all rough and stuff. But it does go a lot faster, and then I guess you could just come back and add a little ridge or whatnot to it. Thank you, Carl. We'll buzz up this other side. Then we'll just go through there. I mean, I guess we don't really have to do it like this, but we will just so we can see what we're going to end up with. Just lock this to the dry patchy grass. Delete everything that's actually sitting on it. Alright, Carl. I forgot I took that lock off. Sort of just paint over everything. Alright, so lock it to just the grass. And we're going to do the edge of this road in here as well. So that way when we put the grass in here, we're going to add a little detail of grass along the edge of the road. You want it, like, I'd like to make it look like, instead of just having this grass up to the edge of the road, I like it to look like if you had drove off the road a little bit and killed that grass, and then you got weeds and or fresh grass grown back in its place. That's the only reason I'm doing this. It just makes it look better. Like a lot better. Just that other level of detail. That's what it is. Appreciate them likes, guys. Oh, that's what else we had to do too. Right here, how it's painting, it's changing our grass. So we gotta fix that to where it's gonna leave the grass that we have painted there alone. It'll leave it alone. So we gotta get into excuse me, we gotta get into the sheep's XML file, our custom sheep barn there. We gotta get into the XML file for it and just fix it to where it's not wiping out our grass and painting down regular grass. Oh, you know what? I wanted to shift this road over too. Man. So, before I get any further, I guess I'll go ahead and do that. I really hate to have to do so, but yeah, I really don't want to. Yeah, man, that means I gotta repaint the grass on the edge here or over here too. But I wanted to do that. I wanted to do that just so you didn't have to pull such a sharp 90 to get into that gate. You can come, you'll be back away from it, and when you make your swing, you'll be getting into the gate a lot easier. That's the only reason I'm moving this road right now, because I really don't want to have to move it, but it is what it is. It's going to make it a lot better. Oops. grass. So we'll paint over this one. Appreciate the like. Alright, then we'll grab gravel and moss. Put back on this edge here. Alright, Carl. Oh, you know what? I gotta step away real quick. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. What do we need now here? Some gravel and dirt. got some pathway here. Alright. Some dirt. Oh, dirt. I hope I actually made this wide enough. It don't look wide enough. I think I gotta make it just a smidge wider. That sucks. Now we gotta do. Oop. It's back on the edge again. Like, yeah, it sucks having to redo stuff, but it's just gonna make it a lot better in the end, though. Now you won't have to turn so sharp to get in the fence. Kind of weird and funky right there, but I'm gonna leave it that way. Man, I was thinking for sure, like, yeah, I'll come in and get all this grass and that painted down. I don't even think we'll get the grass down just because of the little fence delay there. He had a little fence mishap. Nope. Nopers. It's definitely a little funky right here, but like I said, we're gonna leave it. We're just gonna leave it like that. Can actually take a little bit of this. Maybe, or maybe. It's asking for it. Yeah, man. Told me what it wanted to be. It wanted to be in my puddle. Alright, so all that just to make it easier to turn into the actual gate, but I'll take the time just to make everything easier to work, a little more practical. Yes, it sucks having to do it, but it is what it is. Alright. I'm gonna save this real quick. And while I'm thinking about it, jump into these placeables. What was it? Sheep. Sheep. Alright, so the foliage area, I'm gonna change that so it doesn't, I'm gonna move it so it doesn't change our grass, right? Because what it's doing is it's taking, like I could, you know, make corners in that and make it change all of our grass, but I don't want the grass that it changes it to. I want it to just stay as our meadow grass. So we're actually just going to kind of get rid of this without getting rid of it. Where we at? Right here. The foliage paint area. So there's the width and the height. So all we're gonna do, instead of having to rewrite it out in the XML, we're just gonna take it and just bump it corner to corner right there, and that'll make it to where it won't change it. Or we could have it just change a little patch right in the very front, but by doing this right here, it'll just make it to where it won't change it if I actually get it up there. And then when I load in game next time, I'll check it out, make sure that worked, save that. Cool. Oops. Yeah. I mean, we gotta do that too. Okay. See how straight that is? I don't like that, so let me jump back up to our paint real quick. In fact, we'll use this here real quick. Just bring out a little rough edge on the inside, and we'll change this to dry patchy grass. Make it to where that's not such a straight line right there. On this edge. Wow, why is it doing that? Alright, so we'll fix that then. You don't want to do it that way, then we'll go back to riverbed and just paint the riverbed out this way more. Okay, and then just boop, delete that. Might have came out a little bit too far with that, but at least it isn't just a crazy straight line. I don't like straight lines, man. If you can't tell, I don't like straight lines. It's amazing how much just putting grass in changes it, man. How much better it makes it look. Then we got this crazy straight line here. Just try to break it up just a little bit. Joel, better late than never, they say, you know what I mean? Alright, Carl. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna be on here too much longer myself. Until later. Like I said, I'm gonna spend a little bit of time with my daughter here, and then I'll get back on. Looks good. Well, we spent probably the first hour dealing with a problem. Because I had that plane still in here, that big white plane. So the idea was to come in, get grass and stuff painted, maybe start on forest ground. That was the idea. But I was like, you know what? I don't want to get rid of that plane until I get the fence in. So I was like, well, let's jump in game and get the fence put in real quick. Well, I got the gates in and all that good stuff, and I'm starting to work my fence around here. I got to right here with the fence, and it would not let me put fence around this turn. Just would not do it. So I go in, I was like, it said it was colliding with something, so I was like, it's got to be the water. So I exited out of the game, went back into the editor, made the water invisible, came back in, same problem. So then I tried to open a game in the editor at the same time. Of course, everything crashed. So then I came back into the editor, moved the water, went back into the game, and it finally let me put the fence. So I put the fence in and then saved it, and then came back into the editor, put the water back. I'm just hoping it didn't mess the water up to where it causes it to flicker. Might have to freeze that water. And then put the water back, then had to go back in the game to make sure that it would actually let you sell the fence and that, and it wasn't causing a problem. Well, first of all, we went and XML'd the fence, and then we had to go back into the game and make sure it would let you sell the fence, and there was no issues with it sitting on top of that water plane. Yeah, it was a whole mess, man. It was a big mess. Well, to completely finish it, I think it took us like an hour 20 or something. Yeah, it was crazy. It was definitely crazy. But we got it. So now here we are putting our grass in. I'm just not liking these straight lines. Okay. I didn't realize I did it like that. It'll fix it whenever we put the other grass that we normally do. It'll fix it. Oh, and then we shifted this whole road. This road right here was over here. We shifted that whole road over just because I didn't, because that road was right here, and then it was a hard 90. And if you were pulling a trailer, there was no way you were going to make that hard 90 in that gate by pulling that trailer. So I shifted the road over so you could actually maybe get in there without a problem. So that took forever too, shifting that road over. I didn't want to, but it was just something that needed to be done. So we did that. Man, how long have I been muted? I don't even know. What all did you hear? Anything? Did you hear what I was saying as I was coming up this hill putting the grass in? Alright, so oh, I upped the capacity of the sheep. And then I upped the capacity of the chicken, like how many you could buy. So I did it to where you could buy 125 chicken, and then you can buy 150 sheep. I thought about doing just making, like, honestly, just making a chicken like 200-300. And then I said I don't want to just go here like all the way around what we already did, but I would like to actually add more chicken. Maybe come over here and just put in like a one plane here, maybe throw in a plane there, maybe even one back here, just to make it to or way back here, you know what I mean, just to make it to where the chicken are actually roaming the whole farm. And then put the capacity like 200 or 300, like I said. I put a dog ball there. Then I thought about adding a dog, you know what I mean. But the only thing is, I don't want to put it here because then I would have to mess with the plane. You know, obviously you would want it next to the house, but I mess with the plane. I would have to mess with the plane so the chickens didn't just walk straight through the doghouse. So I thought about actually maybe just throwing a doghouse over here, and I threw in a ball. I threw in an extra ball that would be there. What, this one? Yeah, I kind of looked all the way around the house to see what would fit, but I don't know if I really wanted him over here. I don't know. He might be getting ran over a lot there. Yeah, I don't know. But, you know, it definitely would have been nice here next to the house somewhere, but then I would have to go in there and reconfigure all them planes, and I don't want to do that. Alright, so actually I'm just going to dab some of this medium grass in here, and then we'll go back on it and do our little small dense mix stuff. Just going to dab some of this in there. then we'll pay a little more attention to what's actually happening with it whenever we come through with the other stuff. Yeah, and then I opened up the i3D for the sheep thing and made it to where it wasn't changing our grass, because it was actually getting rid of our grass right here in this area, just like the cows and that did. So I changed that so it wasn't taking out our meadow grass. Now it's going to leave our meadow grass in. I mean, I still have to go in game and make sure it's working right, but I did do that. How did I miss this? I'm gonna move this ahead a little bit just so it doesn't get ran over whenever you're trying to turn in and out of there. There we go. I mean, it doesn't matter if it does get ran over, but we'll try to prevent that. Because that's where our road was. We kind of butchered a lot of that grass, so we'll put that meadow grass back up so far here. Yeah, that fence was definitely being a pain in the neck, man. Like a real pain in the neck. Surprisingly, with it being, I mean, I was having problems, so people wasn't sticking around very long. But we actually have had 38 views on a Friday, which is rare. Very rare for a Friday, man. wait. Man, once we get trees and stuff in here, it's gonna be awesome. I can't wait. But I have to. Can't, but we got to. I'm gonna come back on this too. After I get all of this in there, I'm gonna come back on it and dab just a little bit of long grass in here and there. I think it'll help it. But I'd like to make, pretty much on any map I've ever done, I like to make the edge like of the roads, the edge of the grass, like real rough. Because like if you pulled in here in your truck or your tractor or whatever and you got off the road a little bit and you ran that grass over, I mean it would literally kill the grass, and then you'd have fresh new grass starting to grow there and or weeds. So that's what I like to do with my roads. Yeah, me too. You can tell when I'm tired. I don't talk as much. I was actually late for work yesterday. Or last night, or whatever you want to call it. Because I only got 2.5 hours of sleep. I knew not to even try to fall asleep, but I did. Yeah, I want to say at no fault of my own, but I'll just leave that alone. I'll leave it alone. Like, do I really have to tell you? Oh, man. Jeez, oh man. Yeah, we need some long grass in there. A couple strands here and there. Forest ground. get that forest ground in there, and then I mean, other than maybe adding a couple more little goodies here and there. I mean, pretty much just forest ground, and then start popping some trees in, I guess. Hopefully. You know, man, I was just thinking, like, sitting here spending all this time just to make the roads and that for the sheep to look good. And you know there's going to be people that come in and just immediately wipes us out. And it's like, man, all that work, all that time and effort just would be wiped out. Yeah, some people actually appreciate and know what it takes to do it and actually appreciates it. But yeah. If it looks good, I'm definitely leaving it, you know what I mean? On any map I play. I don't play many, but you know. Especially here lately. Oh, so do that. I mean, we still got the telephone pole wires to do too. I do have them ran clear up to here, then jumps over to here. So from here, we got to finish running them up to our buildings there, and then pretty much it ends here. So I got to go across. Once I get here, cross again, cross one more time, then it'll jump over to here and jump off of that to the building. I might add a thing to where it'll jump off of there to here, and then from there to there maybe, and then from there to here down to the building, to here down to the building, and that's about it. This one here we don't even really need. And then we'll run them up in here somehow. Somehow we'll get them up in here. And then I need I don't need, but I'm gonna put some type of lights up here somewhere. I mean, all the buildings are lit, obviously, but I want some type of lights. Maybe one here by the fuel tank. Maybe one shining over here on the chickens or something. Oops. Man, it's a lot of work, but you can see the efforts of it. I think it'll help if I throw some long grass in it too. We ain't gonna do nowhere near what we're doing with this, but our efforts are paying off. Yeah, thanks. Thank you, Joel. Looks like it was meant to be, right? It looks like it was meant to be. Man, that's a plus anyway. Did you do anything to it, or you just hooked it back up? Alright. Wow. um, yeah, so I think I'm gonna finish this piece up. Get my gimbal on. And I'm gonna end it. Get my daughter something to eat. I probably won't have her later, so I want to spend a little time with her there. Then we'll stream again, probably later today. I was going to go ahead and get the long grass dabbed in here too, real quick, but I'll just get that later. I don't want to, but I want to. I mean, I do and I don't. I want to keep working on this, but yeah, this other thing I kind of have to. Yeah, kind of have to. Gotta get that kid time in, man. Yeah, so there it is. Like I said, we'll get that long grass dabbed in there, and then we'll jump over here and do our road here the same. I don't know what happened here, but yeah, we're gonna fill that in a little bit. Alright, yeah, man. I still got a little bit of work to do yet. I think it looks pretty darn good myself. It's not laying on a concrete pad or nothing crazy, and you know, the little trigger there really isn't sticking out. It's there, but it's not. Hey man, it looks pretty good. I can't wait to play with it. Save it. Look at the crazy spider roads down there, man. We got all kinds of spidering happening there. These roads here are definitely wide. You can tell how wide these roads are. These roads are crazy wide over here compared to these. Look, one time I accidentally left it in the low profile, and my water was doing that. I'm like, what is wrong with my water, man? I was bugging for a minute. I was like, oh, wait a minute, it's still in the low profile. The view profile, very high. Save it again, just to be sure here. Yeah, yep. Yeah. Thanks, Joel. Yeah, have a good one, Joel. I think you're the only one left in here, actually, but Joel, Brad, Carl, Eric, anybody else that Sloth Squad, anybody else that may have been in here. Hey, Vanessa, a long time there. Yeah, caught us right when we was ending it, but we're going to I gotta get a little family time in here. We're probably gonna stream again later in the day today. Let me get back to it, but yeah, Giants Partners. If you're interested in the new game, the old game, any DLCs, the upcoming expansion, any of that good stuff, check out the links in the description. And what's happening here? And or use the code D at checkout. At no extra cost to you, all proceeds go to support the channel to bring you more great content. I appreciate it. But that's it for this one. Hi and bye, Vanessa. Yeah, so if you like what you see, go and hit that like button. If you want to see what's coming, what's next, where the map is headed, hit that subscribe button, mash some notification bells, and I'm out. Deuces.